Hello everyone. Uh, Now it's time for a new exercise which is about the payback period method. Um, and as you know, like when you have a corporate finance class, you think, why would you ever use a payback period method in a real world situation when you have the NPV, and the NPV is always so superior over all the other investment strategies. Uh, I thought the same. But actually, when you think about the payback period method, it is very uh, it is very good when you have to make quick decisions instead of like figuring out what your cost of capital is. You could easily make like fast decisions. When you are in a small company, you just need to know, okay, am I hurting this company by like purchasing or investing in some, maybe a small uh, object even. uh, Otherwise, should I do it, should I not? And that is actually what I think that the payback period is very good for. But it's also like used in bigger corporate companies where I saw from our professor, he showed us or illustrated what methods that was used when evaluating projects, and it was actually seen that they use all the different methods simultaneously to actually maybe get more in-depth knowledge about the project. But for me, it's just so important to know what you are learning, and what is like the motivation of why the different methods are important, and why we learn them, and why do I even care. Like, that is so important for me, at least, and my motivation. But okay, let's move into the subject here. Again, I'm not reading the whole text. I'm just taking highlighting the most important part of them. But you are in a you are making a movie, and you have the movie is expected to cost you 11.7 million upfront and take 1 year to make. Okay, upfront, 1 year to make. After that, so okay, let's just at time 0, which is today, you'll get a cash inflow of 11.7 million. After that, it is expected to make 4.2 million in the first year it is released. Okay, that is also important. First year. And 2 point, okay, again. So you get this upfront, and it will take you a year to make, which means at time 1 there would be 0 in cash inflows. After that, it is expected to make 4 point, so T2 you'll earn 4.2 million. Oh, and sorry, this is cost, so I just need to make sure that I'm not messing up here. 4.2 the first year it is released. Okay, 1 million upfront, and it takes 1 year to be made. Okay, after that you'll get 4.2 in the first year it is released. So okay, this is the first year. So and you would have to wait 1 year to get the next amount, which is the 4.2 million. I hope this makes sense. This is like a timeline, just lateral. Then we have the 2 point 4.05 million per year for the following 3 years, which means that we need to make sure that we understand this correctly again, because if you don't read these texts or the exercises correctly, you will mess up the whole idea of or you will mess up the cash flows and mess up the results, and so it is so important to read them correctly. So 2.05 million per year for the following 4 years. For the following 4 years, okay, you will get this the first year, and for the following 4 years. So T3, you will get that, and 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3, okay, year 3 is 1 year, and up to 6. Oh no, this doesn't help you. So I hope this makes sense. After that, 4.2, the first year is released. That is from T1 to T2, 4.2. And then you get 2.05 million per year for the following 4 years. Following this number. Because it's like in the same sentence, okay? So following 4 years, okay, from this to T3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So T6 at the end of T times 6, at the times 6, which is like at the end of year 6, that is equivalent of 2.94 million. Okay. Great. Now that is in place. We can then see, okay, what is the payback period of this investment? Go to the Excel sheet, because that is way faster. Here we have it. And a smart thing to do here is to use the, sorry for this. I don't know if you know it, but when you have this, god damn it, hold on. I just want to, okay, when you point over them, you can see the sum down here. Okay, so this is year 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's in year 6 that the payback period of this investment is okay. So, and more you can make it more precise actually. So we have here so when you sum up these 1.35, okay, this is what you need after year 5, so you can find exactly when in year 6, if it was like if you could slice up like every year, but now that you cannot, it is in year 6. But if you had an exercise where you had to split it up and say what when exactly would the cash or payback period be, then you would take the 1.35 million that is left after the first 5 years and divide it with the last payback time, or payback, the last cash flow in the payback period, and then you get 0.66, which would be in May. I'm not sure, whatever, but you get the point. I hope you get the point at least. But investment is now 6. Okay, what is the payback? Blah blah. So when you add up these numbers, when you add up -1 plus 7 plus 0 plus 4.2 plus 4 plus 2.05 plus 2.05, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you find that this is where you will be over 0. Great. If you require a payback period of 2 years, will you make the movie? And obviously no, because after the 2 years you will not even have any. Oh no, sorry, 2 years. You would only have like 4.2 million cash inflow, but still having a 11.7 million outflow. So this is, would you invest here? No, you would have a minus of 7.5 million. So no, because the investment would still be negative after year 2. To illustrate that, 1, 2 is less than 0. That is how I would explain or show the professors that I know my understanding of the topic is alright. Does the movie have a positive NPV if the cost of capital is 10.1%? Okay, we know that the NPV is the same as T1, which is the cost, so initial investment and then the cash inflows divided by so yeah, this is the formula for the NPV. Just always remember to write them so the professors can see that you understand the topic and what you're doing and not just following some tutorial. Kind of funny to say that when I'm making tutorials. No, joke aside. So when you are making the NPV, you can just plug in the numbers. Yeah. and yeah, I know that this is important to understand that 10.1% time like to the power of 2, because we know that t1 is 0, so the power of 2, and you will follow the sequence until that would actually be to the power of 3, to the power of 4, to the power of 5. I don't know actually if you have to do this, but I usually do it because then I know that they understand that I understand this. So just to make sure, initial, yeah, nothing in times 0. Therefore we write this, the first one, as to the power of 2, and this is this one, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 years. Great. So, and we get the NPV of, and yeah, again, do it in Excel, present value, and okay. Yeah, this is the 10.1%. Just drag that along, and don't worry, this will be 0, and this is the same, so it's just to make it more easy, or like make it easier to just compute it. And just to make sure that it was 10.1%, 10.1%, yeah. So the NPV, we made a mistake, and this is also a good lesson. You know that the value of money will decrease over time. So when you have a number that is above, then you have made a mistake here, and when you are doing it like I do it here, then you obviously need to have a minus. Otherwise the number will not be, or otherwise you will look at the future cash flow of the future cash flow. So we have the number, plug it in. This is just keep text only, so I don't mess up my layout. Perfect. And according to the NPV rule, should you take this movie? No, because in using the NPV method, we would only take projects that would have a positive NPV. And you can see this is not positive. I'm not actually sure how you will write that. I'll just keep it like this, because I mean the decision rule is like NPV should be higher than 0. That is how we would do it. Otherwise, don't invest. So yeah, they would lose value when investing in this project. So that was it for this time. I hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe and like the video. That would help me quite a lot. I will always try to improve, and I hope you will help me improving and like say if I'm too specific with the topics or if I should short them down. Maybe I should not actually do them while making the videos. Maybe I should just have everything prepared and then go through it. But when doing it while explaining them, I feel like it's more I feel like it's way more. You see me go through the mistakes as well, and like when I made a mistake in the Excel sheet, you saw that I made a mistake, and like, oh, remember that. So I think you will get more in-depth help when doing this while we go through them. But please write to me if you have any suggestions of how we could improve. Yeah, great. Bye.